Hey guys, this is Rob with Lukat Detail. This is an old Cadillac hood panel. It's not a clear coat. This is an old enamel. It's got that chalky patina on there. This is the product that we use. It's called Lukat Fix It. It's not a wax. This is paint cleaner, dedicated paint cleaner, not wax. There is a rich, beautiful color underneath all this oxidation, and we're gonna bring it out with this. You don't want to use wax on a paint job like this because you're going to mask the problem. You might be able to produce a shine for a little bit, but what happens is that you trap the buildup that erodes the paint. So clean it first with this, and then we're going to use a sealer wax, which is it's a hybrid wax. It's designed to protect the finish on the paint job. Once you follow these steps, you should be able to, or you can, detail your cars with all those fancy waxes that are out there right now. They're great products right now. So, but before I get started, I do want to get some pointers across. When you're going to fix your paint job, it's not like a detail job. You're not going to do circles. You're not going to wax it on and wax off. Forget that. You can't do that to this paint job here. This needs to be cleaned. You can mask it with all kinds of stuff, but it'll just get worse. Now, when you're going to do this, you don't want to use the microfiber towels. Those are good for the finishes and stuff like that, but we're polishing and cleaning. There's a lot of contamination on there we need to clean up. Wash the vehicle first if you can. You know, get it washed, park it in the shade. I'm purposely doing it in the sun. These are extreme conditions, but these are not your typical products, so you can use them in the heat or when it's cold. The whole idea here is to clean the paint. Now, but I do want to bring up a subject. Terry cloth towels, microfiber towels. For the applications on both the cleaner and the sealer, use terry cloth towels. Don't use microfiber towels. These are liquid products. We're cleaning. We want penetration. The wetness is part of that penetration. Use this to do that. If you use the microfiber towels, they're going to absorb the wetness out of the product. It'll still work. You'll just end up using a lot more elbow grease. Okay, guys. I think I covered everything. We're going to use a paint cleaner and a sealer to fix this paint job. And look how much rich color is going to be on here. We're going to get started in just a few moments. Okay, first things first, guys. You want to clean it in sections. Remember, we're not waxing here, we're cleaning. So I'm going to put some on there. I'm going to start right here. And no circles, guys. Back and forth only. Okay. Now, again, this is not a clear coat. It's an old enamel base coat. It's off an old Cadillac. When you're working on the original base coats, okay, you're going to see color coming off like that on the towel. Okay, it's perfectly fine. Remember that the paint that is old and oxidized is also toasted and brittle. Remember I said about doing spots? That's one spot. I flipped it over. I'm going to do another spot now. So I'm going to go like this. I'm going to clean that baby up. Look how beautiful that's coming out. Now you want to do it in sections. The reason why you do it in sections is, remember, you're cleaning, not waxing. So here you can see I took off a lot more than here. There's a lot less, because it's the oxidation that you're taking off, not the good paint. The good paint is actually hard. Now I'm going to use the micro. So I use a terry cloth towel to do this. I'm going to use a microfiber towel for the removal process. Look how beautiful that comes out. Okay. So you want to use this to fix the paint. So we're going to continue. Okay. Kind of want to do it in grades like this, and it's very easy to do because you don't have to do it all. You don't have to do the entire car, the entire hood panel. This is called Lukat Fix It, because by cleaning out the contamination and not removing the good paint, you're actually fixing it. You're bringing it back. You'll be able to detail it, wax. It's going to look beautiful. You'll be able to wash it. It's going to look great. Okay. Look how beautiful that's coming out. Okay. Now, I'm not concerned with shine. This looks beautiful, okay? But I'm not concerned with shine because this is not about shine. This is about cleaning the paint, okay? And if we clean the paint, then we can put a shine on, because the surface will be smooth and glossy again, okay? Now, you should do this in the shade because it does dry up quicker. It'll still work. You'll just end up using a lot more, okay? So I'm just doing that. Look at that, hardly any of it's coming off now. Now, you don't want to wax it just yet, but I need to point out something. I don't know if you guys can see how beautiful that came out. You guys can see the reflection, but watch this, watch this. I'm going to use my finger to There's no wax here. This is literally squeaky clean. And that's a big deal, guys, because almost everything nowadays is designed to mask. That's why paint jobs peel and fall apart. They don't get cleaned anymore. So I used it 4 times. See that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna flip the towel over. There's actually a lot of oxidation right there. So I'm gonna do the front right there like that. Now, if you wanted to do half this hood panel today, just half, okay? And let's just say you decide to take a week, a month, 6 months off. It doesn't matter, because this is gonna take 5, 10 years to get like this again. Remember, we're not waxing here, we're cleaning. Look at that. Okay, taking off the contamination. Look how nice that looks. That's beautiful. I knew this paint was gonna look beautiful. Wow. All right, so I'll just continue. I like to do like small little areas, because that way you don't have to do the touch-ups later on. You know, if you do too big of an area, you might end up with a spot that's not as good as it could have came out, and then you do a spot here, a spot there. Just go back and forth. Now, sometimes you're gonna hit spots where there's bird enzymes, and there's like these deep, crusty little enzyme marks that are embedded in the paint. This won't take that off because it's not a cutter. But that being said, you can watch videos on how to wet sand all that stuff off. It's very easy. The object of this is to clean the oxidized patina, the contamination embedded in the paint, and not remove the good paint. This is the good paint. So, now this particular kind of paint is an enamel with that chalky patina. These are fairly easy to clean because the patina becomes toasted and brittle, comes off. Now they have the other ones, they're called the old base coat metallics. Those are the ones with metal flake, and those develop the oxidized patina, but they are a little bit tougher to clean. But if you piecemeal this out, just clean it in sections, you're gonna be okay. You don't have to kill yourself. I have a tendency to do that. I like it. Yeah. Okay, so look how much came off on that right there. Wow. All right, so that's looking really beautiful. I'm gonna continue cleaning. Okay, I'm gonna hit this spot now. So I've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spots. No, 7. Okay. Man, look at that. Okay, so don't be alarmed if you see paint coming up. Now, for those of you that got clear coats that are oxidized, you'll notice that you don't see no color coming off, and that's a good thing because that means that the clear coat is intact. And most cars that are 19, say 2000 and up, the vast majority, not all of them, but like 80% of them are going to be clear coats. 2005, 2010s, you get into more clear coats. If you have a 90s, it could be a clear coat or a base coat, doesn't matter. If you have a custom paint job, see how this came off? So it's not a cutter, and the reason why I make a big deal of that is because if it was a cutter, it would continue to cut. But it's not cutting the paint, it's cleaning the paint. So what I'm gonna do for the sake of time, I'm gonna clean it up, touch it up here, I'm gonna seal it, and then I'm going to continue doing the rest, but I'm going to speed it up so you guys can watch it fast. That'd be kind of fun to watch. But again, it's squeaky clean. See that? And I think I used, to do this much, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay? I'm going to hit it one more time though, because I can see. Whenever you're doing this, eyeball what you're doing. I mean, like, what I mean by that is pay attention. Look at the refraction. Because you want to get all the oxidation off. Okay? And because you're cleaning, guys, this is one time every 5 or 10 years. Yeah, you heard me right. Okay, put it on, take that off. Okay. Okay, so now I did that. Now I'm gonna use the other one. Now, I used the cleaner. I used this towel from the cleaner. Now I don't want to use the same towel because this breaks down old waxes. So now, I'm gonna use this one, the Easy Wax Spread, a whole different towel, okay? And again, I'm using terry cloth towels. Now you can put this on the towel like this, you can do that too, it doesn't matter. This stuff is different from regular waxes and that it's designed to be very simple to put on. I mean, it's great for if you live in an area where it's really hot, this will protect your paint job really well. Look at that, oh man, I love putting this stuff on. Work it into the paint. You also want to work it in the first time, just the very first time, kind of work it in, let it dry. Now the longer you let it dry, the more beautiful it's going to come out. This is it's going to harden and seal the paint and protect it. So you use the cleaner to repair the paint, you use the wax to seal it. Now it's got carnauba in it, which means if I take it off now, you'll see the shine, but the true benefit is when you leave it on there for about 15-20 minutes, it cures, and man, it looks beautiful. So for the sake of time, I just want you guys to see how nice it looks with just a simple cleaning. Now again, I did not detail this to wax it, I detailed it to clean it. This is now smooth and shiny. The cleaner removed the oxidation, the wax sealed it up. What you see here is the original state of the paint job. All I did was clean it. You clean it, you seal it. Now, if you want to ceramic coat it, if you want to use the polymers, synthetic products, I mean, go for it. Because the surface is no longer toasted and brittle, it's smooth and shiny. All right, guys, so I'm gonna continue this video. I'm gonna speed it up, okay, because it'll be fun to watch like that. But again, this is the cleaner, that's the sealer. Somewhere around here, it'll say Lukat Detail Products. Call us up, the number will be on there too. If you guys got questions, call. If I don't answer, leave a text message or leave an email, and I always answer the emails and the text messages within that same day. But sometimes, you know, I just can't because, you know, you got other things to do. But there's a great way to save your paint job, save thousands of dollars. Imagine what it would cost to repaint this old Cadillac, and look how beautiful that paint job still is. All right. it.